Hello there, viewers. Welcome back then to another episode of, what's the title of this called? Top Division Underdogs. I mean, episode 2 and I forgot the title. Not a good sign. Read through some of the comments yesterday, saw the reaction to being Rangers, and I just wanted to say now that I'd quite like to stem the fire. Stop getting so angry. It's fine. If you don't want to watch the Rangers series, 4 episodes. So, I mean, bypass this bit if you want. If you're still here, Celtic fans, today's a treat. So, yeah, my way of stopping such aggression in the ranks is to show you the Old Firm derby today. Playing Celtic, I mean, fight fire with fire. That's what they've always told me. And we are second in the Scottish Premier Division. Aberdeen are by far and away the leaders. 10-point gap, still unbeaten. 1-14, drew 1, not expected. And as you can see there, Celtic are actually 7 points behind us after 15 games. We've only lost twice. You can see from the schedule here, we're also out of the League Cup. Kilmarnock knocked us out. But our actual defeats came very early in the season to Aberdeen and Kilmarnock. Kilmarnock is clearly a thorn in our side, though we did beat them 3-0 in our last game. So, Celtic today, we drew 1-1 with them on the first occasion. Thought I'd bring you the second occasion today. But before we get there, folks, I've been a little bit busy. We made a few transfers sort of a long time ago now, but I thought I'd show you them, show you how they're getting on. I feel like both are appropriate for today. John Fleck, the first, and obviously, if you saw the names there, 2 ex-Rangers players. John Fleck, the first. I'm sure there's some reason why I shouldn't have signed him, but we'll find out that in the comment section today. Stay tuned for that. But no, I actually think he's a very well-rounded individual. £925,000 spent to Coventry. They'll be pleased with that money. He's come in, 4 goals, 1 assist, and a 7.09 average match rating, which I think ain't too bad at all. He played 3 games with Coventry in League One, didn't get a goal or an assist. He's come into us and set the league alight. So good. Thanks very much for that. But as you can see there, central midfielder does a job that I need doing. Sits in there. First touch is very good. Passing, technique, decision making, composure. He's what you want in the middle of the park. So, yeah, I'm enjoying using him, and he's doing well for me so far. The other signing we've made is a former Liverpool and Rangers player, Danny Wilson from Hearts. A player that in previous sort of managers I've used quite a lot. I know in sort of 2 or 3 years ago, pre-Liverpool, I would always sign him, and even at Liverpool, when he wouldn't get into the first team so often, he'd often be released early. I'd get him into a team, and after 3 or 4 years, by the age of like 25, 26, he'd be like one of your regulars. So yeah, Danny Wilson, John Fleck, 2 decent players you can see again. A former Rangers player that went to Liverpool, didn't quite work out, found his feet at Hearts really. I think he's still there, I'm sure he's still there. And now he's back at Rangers for £875,000 with a 7.33 average match rating, and he's got himself a goal as well, which ain't too bad at all. So yeah, the squad's looking okay. We've had lots of injuries throughout the season so far, but I feel like our squad is decent. I feel like we've got a lot of good players. The tactics actually changed. It's now become sort of a flat 4-4-2. You might remember when we started yesterday, we had these 2 guys pushed up further, but now I've tried to rein them in a little bit. I think we're a little bit more solid defensively this way too, and we'll see how we get on in today's game. Vukic has been injured for a long period of time, despite the fact he's got 9 goals in 11 games. You can see here we've played about 18. Fraser Ayard has been the key man in all of that, and Chris Boyd has got 6 in 18. Sadly, though, not really fit enough to play today's game. So let's get into today's game. Old Firm derby against Celtic. I mean, after yesterday's video, this might have been a mistake, but whatever. So as mentioned, we are 8 points clear. I might have said 7 earlier. 8 points clear of Celtic, and it's going to be an interesting game. I mean, even if they win, we're still going to be above them. In terms of expectations, from what you lot said yesterday, I think we're generally saying top 3, top 2, and we'll see where we are come the sort of run-in. There'll be another update before the end of the season, around sort of the February time, end of January time. So we'll have to see. You can see that from the Celtic side, not bad at all actually. Some really good players in there. John Guidetti, to name a few. Chris Commons is there. Do you know what? Scott Brown. I mean, what a side, what a team. Not as good as Rangers though, everyone. Rangers are really good. Rangers are great. Celtic are equals in many ways. I think they're equal. I think what we've learnt here is everyone's an equal in Scotland. Hugs? Probably not hugs. Right, 20 minutes in, not a lot's happened, and a chance perhaps for us. Clark on the left-hand side plays a ball across the Commons, boots it, puts his foot through it there, good grief, and Danny Wilson will gather. Yeah. Oh, Guidetti's been played through on goal, a chance to go 1-0 up, and Danny Wilson, the new signing, he's been there for a little while now. We brought him home, and he's put in quite the challenge. Lovely stuff. Celtic, though, keeping the ball in the 1-1 we played. I don't want to say we were fortunate, but I do feel like we won on top for most of the game. We've had a situation recently as well with both keepers being out injured. Cammy Bell and Simon Simonson, who I'm amazed is still alive. Never mind playing professional football. They both got injured, so he has to bring up a youngster who I do believe is in goal now, considering he's number 61. As I say all this, Fleck, Ayard, ooh, hello, Rangers 1, Celtic 0. The boys from the second division are showing the big boys of Celtic how it's done. When I say big boys of Celtic, I mean currently. I'm talking, again, equals. So let's not, no one's better than anyone else. We're all friends here. Calm. Thank you. Put it down. Jeez. And as we go to the second half, it's time for me to explain why Rangers were picked. Hi, welcome to the new feature, which is Explain Yourself, Ben. We haven't got a jingle for it yet. Before we do that, corner kick. Wilson heads home. It's 2-0, the new signing with the goal. His second goal of the season, Danny Wilson. I'm glad I showed you in pre-game now, because he's coming up trumps for us. The reason we picked Rangers is because I consider them to be, if not the biggest team, certainly one of the top 3 biggest sides not in the top division. I don't care how they got there, or if they should be there, or whatever, everyone. I think they're the most interesting side. Celtic have scored. That's annoying. But I think they're a very interesting side to put back into the top division. I'm sure they'll be there again very soon anyway. But yeah, as I say, one of the more interesting sides. That's why I picked them. Not because I love Rangers or because I hate Celtic or anything like that. I just think they're interesting. I'm a Football Manager YouTuber, not a activist for each club. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. You've ruined everything. Thank you for watching, by the way. We hit the like target yesterday, 352. Today, let's go for 442. Now you see where it's going. 442. The 531 tomorrow is going to be 442. Come on. This is the new game we're playing throughout the whole of FM16. So I'm starting you off early. Danny Wilson is a magician. Oh my... What? Sorry, what? No. What happened there? Let's watch that again. That looked unrealistic. I just want us to take a close look then. Danny Wilson makes a terrific tackle. I mean, we should be proud of that. Number 9 storms in. John Guidetti. Look at this. What can possibly go wrong? Guidetti on goal. Sorry, what? Let's watch it again. This is the most incredible thing of all time. So, the ball's cleared. It's John Guidetti. He can't miss from there. Surely not. In the goal. It's Mercy. Oh, can it go in? Guidetti. Sorry, what? Hang on a moment. Put it in 3D. This, I tell you what, everyone be happy. What the piss is going on here? Do you know what? This is just in my eyes, this is just a reward for all the shit I've been put through all year. That's how I'm looking at it. Let's play Chariots of Fire, Ben. Great challenge from Danny Wilson. The ball's cleared. You think great tackle. Oh, wait a minute though. John Guidetti with a strike at goal. Now in 3. I think it's more ridiculous in 3D. Look at this. He's so far out of his goal, and then he slides. He majestically slides back in goal, and the game decides no goal. That's one of the best things I've ever witnessed on Football Manager. Anyway, back to the gameplay. It remains 2-1. I feel fortunate. I've got no idea what I was talking about before that, but who cares? We've got to witness that. Oh no, it's not over yet. 10 minutes or so to go if we're adding on extra time, which I am doing, and Celtic has got... Hold on. Offside. I mean, normally I'd check to see if it was, but we've had an incident, so I don't feel like we need to. I'm not making subs. I don't dare. I can see players are knackered. 30 seconds remaining. Can we hold on for what will be a titanic victory against Celtic as they come down this right-hand side? Matthews ball in. Macroni keeps it out, and that will give us a 10-point gap over Partick Thistle. Celtic are having, I will say this, folks, again, it's all love, but Celtic are having a shit season, so that's a shame. Aberdeen, 10 points clear. Quite the gap at the top of Scottish football right there. 10 points between second and third. 10 points between first and second. Okay, it's just funny, isn't it? Right then, that brings us to the end of the episode. I will keep you updated on how the challenge goes. Do the expectations change? Let me know in the comment section what you think happened to prevent the ball going in. Was it some sort of space-time continuum bollocks? Or what? I don't know what the word is. Was it mental? It was. Tell me more. Anyway, if you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. 442. We've got a system. Let's try to stick to it. With love, with care. From me, Dr. Benji. Until next time, from me and Rangers. I nearly got the whole accent. I nearly did the whole episode without doing a Scottish accent. But to be fair, most people who are Scottish will turn off by this point because they're offended by my English accent. Anyway, right, let's go. That wasn't my best work. It's too late. Goodbye.